Okay, I think we're up and running. Yep, looks like we are good to go. It is the good old. What is? I had this whole speech or this kind of like prelude into the resets going in my head, but I'm also running late, just running ragged, trying to get everything up and running here. How many times can I say the word running in the first 30 seconds of the video? Yeah, tried to take a power nap before this stream to be nice and juiced for it, and yeah, it ran too long. Every time I try and start up a stream that's like a little bit earlier in the day, I always I always end up running a little late. It always takes me forever to get things going, and then I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I've got some like stuff over here. What's up, Scott? How's it going? Yeah, so we're gonna have another great day, another great stream. It is July 29th, 2024, the day we are finally getting a shiny Tepig. Calling it now. It's happening today. All right, and the first two resets of the stream. No shiny, unfortunately. Oh, where'd my calculator go? Boom, there we go. All right, we are up and running. Like I said, I do have a little tiny bit of food here. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I might take the occasional break here to throw out a little bite of something. I just got a yogurt and an apple, so I'll try not to, for anyone out there that hates the sound of people chewing or whatever, I'll try not to make too much noise on the stream. Oh, you're all good, no worries. Where were you sleeping over? Where were you taking up residence? Nice. Sounds like a grand time. I miss those days. I really do. What up, DK? Welcome back. I have the weirdest thing going on right now. I like to eat apples. I normally get this other kind, but they didn't have them in, or like the few they had in were not too great looking, so I got this other kind. And for some reason, I'm having like a slight allergy to this apple specifically that I bought. I eat it, and it makes my lips tingle a tiny little bit. It is the weirdest thing. Yeah, I'm sure American produce, like our apples, probably a little definitely not a little more processed than most of the world, the rest of the world, really. But I can assure you it is not plastic. This is a real apple. It is fairly sweet, and I mean, it's pretty good. It's just kind of, for some reason, it makes I have a little tiny like cut in my lip or something, and I don't know, making like itch, like tingle just a tiny little bit. The weirdest thing. Let us see. what do the Tepigs have in store for us today? Oh, did it? Nah. I try not to worry about it too much. I try not to keep it in mind. I'm really just here to chill. So, I mean, of course, I have noticed. You know, we're going up by a good bit. Every stream seems to do pretty well. I mean, the last stream was a little bit. Yesterday's stream was just very quick little impromptu stream. So. Didn't give people much time to stop on by and hang out. Just want to throw out. I mean, we still got 150 resets in, so that's pretty solid, I'd say. We're a little quick late. It wasn't that late. It was semi late-ish. Not the latest I've streamed, but. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I can't complain. I'm enjoying this. I'm having fun. As much fun as can be had sitting here mashing A and start select over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah, unfortunately, your histories have come to an end as we've passed the current point in time. So, unless you have movie dates to pull from, yeah, we don't know no history anymore. We are in uncharted territory. Oh shit. Really need to try to avoid. I want to get a mic arm so I can attach to my side of my desk and just have the mic kind of like hanging out here in front of me instead of on my desk. And I just spilled water everywhere. Of course it did. But I don't know. They're like $100 and I just don't feel like spending the money on it right now. It's like not entirely necessary. Grinding is on though for that. And I was like, yeah, I mean, well, I'll say these games are infinitely better about level grinding than anything that came before it, you know. So they, you know, Autonos are, it can be a little slow feeling because you do have to do the wild grass encounters, but especially when the Pokemon's lower level than the Autono, I mean, you gain EXP fast. But yeah, once you get over the level of the wild Pokemon, it does slow down. But if you got a lucky egg or something, it's not the worst in this game. It could be, shoot, I love Generation 2, but man, grinding in Gen 2 is brutal. Grinding in Gen 2 is brutal. So the shiny in the thumbnail is actually a custom shiny that I made. I kind of got inspired. I remember seeing a video a while back. Someone did, I guess, a shiny only run of, I want to say, Fire Red. And on the thumbnail, they had a Charmander, but instead of the normal kind of golden Charmander shiny, it was red and black like Charizard. And I remember seeing that and I was like, I kind of like that, you know, it's a little bit of, you know, borrowing the idea. I was like, I think that's kind of unique, a good kind of way of drawing in viewers. Also, like people who know the shiny might see the thumbnail and be like, wait, that's not what the shiny looks like. And hopefully they think that my shiny looks better. So what's up, Clara? Nope. No shiny Tepig at the moment. But yeah, I was sitting there thinking, you know, shiny Tepig isn't the worst thing in the world, but shiny Emboar is the reason you go for shiny Tepig out of all the Unova starters. So why not make shiny Tepig look more like shiny Emboar? So I spruced up the shiny a little bit, turned its in the shiny, its black parts become kind of this burgundy maroon. I wanted to just turn it back to black because when it goes to Emboar, it's just, you know, black and blue really. So yeah, I turned Tepig back to kind of the black accents and then gave him a blue nose, and I don't know what that is on the end of his tail, just a little orb, a little ball thing. And that's kind of going to be a little thing I throw into basically every thumbnail I try and make for this entire challenge is a custom shiny. Because on top of me thinking it just looks cool, I kind of like the aesthetic of it for a thumbnail. I feel like it does draw in people's attention. I also just really have fun making custom shinies. Like, I just enjoy I don't use Photoshop. I use what's called a GIMP. It's kind of like the free alternative to Photoshop. I just like making custom shinies. I like experimenting with the colors and stuff like that. So it also gives me a little bit of a creative project to work on for every thumbnail, coming up with a custom shiny. So yeah, that's why I did red and black Gibble, because I was trying to think what would be a good shiny. Well, I wanted to choose a Pokemon that was like a little more popular than, I guess Shinx would also have been a good option, but Shinx is a really good shiny, so I didn't think I would want to change it. And Gibble shiny isn't the worst, but I was like, Gibble going into Garchomp's pretty popular line, and its shiny could be better. It's not the worst, but I think it could be better. And what's cooler than a red and black dragon? Charizard, Rayquaza, Haxorus, they all kind of pointed the way that when you got a dragon, red and black is just the best shiny you can go for. I mean, really, not even dragons. Aegislash also has a red and black shiny, and it looks incredible. Yeah, Garchomp really, I don't know why. I guess they thought they couldn't make Garchomp like super cool and powerful and have a good shiny. I don't know why they would do that to Garchomp. And even its Mega, I'm not the biggest fan of pink shinies. I mean, some of them really work. I do really like Dragonair and Dratini's shiny. I wish Dragonite kept it. I understand Dragonair and Dratini look different than Dragonite, so I guess their shinies being the same and then Dragonites being different makes a little bit of sense. But I really dislike green shinies. Those are definitely my least favorite. And yeah, Dragonite just having the green shiny is so tragic for my favorite Pokemon. I think it would look really good with either just a pink shiny like Dratini and Dragonair, or maybe giving it a blue shiny so it looks like regular Dratini and Dragonair. Yeah, no, that is why once we get the Tepig, I'm not doing this. I am not doing this for Snivy and Oshawott. This is purely for Tepig. Purely because Tepig is my favorite of the 3 starters. I think Emboar has the best shiny. So yeah, when we want the Snivy line, and really it's not just the Snivy line, the Oshawott line, and the remaining 2 members of the Emboar line. We're going to be doing it Masuda method, breeding with the shiny charm. Which could still take a while and be a bit of a grind because you do have to wait for eggs to hatch, but I mean, if you got a Pokemon with, what is it, magma armor or flame body, the eggs will hatch pretty fast or fast-ish. And then by having different trainer IDs and regions on the Pokemon we're breeding, you should get more eggs out of it. And I think you get something called the Oval Charm as well for completing some part of the Pokedex or something like that. And it also makes eggs come out of the daycare faster or something like that. Oh, I forgot to grab the, forgot to pull it up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is in fact a shiny living dex. We're going for all 9 of them. We're going for all 649 of them. Let's see. Gosh, Alolan, shiny right. I like shiny Raichu, Alolan. But Golden Bones, I'm going to advocate for myself personally. I think you should. I mean, you could watch both. You know, maybe mute one while the other talks, and then vice versa, you know. But it's all good. If the other person's doing something a little bit more entertaining and engaging, I understand. If they're like actively playing a game, I get it. Shiny hunting can be a little bit more of like a, you know, chill kickback stream to watch, not something to watch for like hardcore entertainment. Actually, I really like shiny Rapidash. I think when I got the shiny Ponyta, I was talking about it. It's part of the, it's actually kind of in the clip of me running away from that first shiny Ponyta. I think it's a really cool transition going from the blue flames on Ponyta to the kind of smoky black flames on Rapidash. Because it's like, you get two variants of fire. You get, you know, blue flames, you know, extra hot fire, and then you get the kind of grayish smoke. And I think the idea of black flames is also really cool as well. So I think it's a cool transition from the two. But if I had to choose, I'd probably say I do prefer Ponytas over Rapidash, but I do like Rapidashes still. Oh, I gotta reset you as well. Got distracted. Well, congrats to you both. Congrats to you both. If I'm streaming on that day, I will be sure to wish you both a happy birthday. If not, well then, happy birthday in advance if I am not streaming on the day, which more than likely you will be doing something outside of watching a shiny hunting stream. Maybe, maybe not. Nice, nice. We'll see if I might stream on either of those days. Oh shit. Just punched my one of my DS's here with my finger. I feel like my bottom screen, like the bottom area down here, is exceptionally dark today. I don't know why. Something different about my lighting in here today? I don't think so. That's weird. What are they doing? Nice, nice. That reminds me, I need to pick up a bunch of games. I have a bunch of games I need to pick up. At least I think so. I haven't fully finished filling out my spreadsheet. I might get to the point where I realize that maybe there's some games I actually don't need to do this. But I feel like I need to pick up at least... Well, I know I need to pick up at least one copy of either Fire Red, Leaf Green, maybe both. Probably both. And then more than likely I need Heart Gold and Diamond. I'm hoping that just having Soul Silver and Platinum and Pearl will be enough, but I might need Heart Gold and Diamond as well. Oh, doing it for every game would be... that'd be a little too much. If whenever we get through with this Shiny Living Dex for Black 2, which could be a long time coming. If I do another Shiny Living Dex, it would probably be in Crystal. Simply because I think I could do it a lot quicker. One, it's a lot less Pokemon. You have only 250. Probably wouldn't be able to actually get Celebi in a real copy of Crystal. Unless I did it in a Japanese copy, maybe. I guess... Yeah, there are like cheat code. And is it Action Replay? Does Action Replay have a model for Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance games? Or I know Game Shark also has their own little kind of thing, so maybe. But certainly to get Shiny Mew in Crystal would have to full on cheat to make it shiny. There was no legitimate Shiny Mew possible. I guess technically you could do the Mew glitch. I'd have to look into that. If you do like the Mew glitch in yellow, or I guess it works in red and blue as well. Maybe you could transfer it. I don't even know. I'd have to look into that. That'd be kind of wild. I don't think it's possible. But maybe you can do the Mew glitch and transfer it up to Gen 2 and it would turn into a shiny? It also might be one of those things, I think in order for a shiny to come from Generation 1, it has to be a static encounter. And technically the Mew glitch is not a static encounter, so I don't know if it'd work. That'd be something to look into. That'd be a cool hunt if it was achievable. Shiny hunting Mew in Generation 1 Pokemon. If it was actually achievable, it'd be incredibly difficult. Because you're doing 1 in 8,192 odds, and every reset takes at least an hour or two to get through, because you gotta play through the game up until Cerulean City, and then like take on Nugget Bridge and all that, and then do the Mew glitch up there, catch it, transfer it over to Generation 2. If it's not shiny, you'd have to restart the whole game, and then do that all over again. So that would be every reset, would be about an hour or two, so it might not even be feasible to try and do. What up? I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how I would say your name, but what's up? Thanks for dropping by. Intrapta. Okay, I can do that. Intrapta. And again, hopefully I'm saying that one. Hopefully I'm saying it. But yeah, welcome. Thanks for dropping on by. How's it going? Oh, just Clara? You just switched over to a different account? Or are you friends with Clara and they put it on your computer? Okay, just Clara. Well, thanks for coming back by again. That's actually it's kind of a, it's funny. I think, unfortunately, as a Pokemon like content creator, a really good way to drive engagement on your content, on your videos and stuff, is to mispronounce Pokemon names. Like, I think it's kind of funny, and it works. It unfortunately really works. Oh, I've been dropping some frames today. I wonder why that is. Have y'all noticed any lag on the stream at all or anything? It's like not a lot, but normally we don't have any. I think only one other stream. We had a little, like a tiny bit. Interesting. Unfortunately, it works because I don't know what it is about Pokemon fans on the internet. They love the correct pronunciation of Pokemon names. I've done it on TikTok as well. Arceus, 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 Arceus. It doesn't matter how you say it. People in the comments will correct you and be like, "You're wrong. That's not how you say it." And I mean, comments drive engagement. You know, the more comments you get on a video, the, you know, whatever platform you're on is gonna be like, oh, people are engaging with this, we should send it to more people. And so yeah, by just making people comment, be like, you pronounce this Pokemon's name wrong, it just drives engagement. It's honestly hilarious. Yeah, they are. And what's up? What's up? Thanks for dropping back by. Glad to see you again. They do be weird. We definitely can be weird sometimes. But no, I've never been one to really care about pronunciation for Pokemon names. I find it entertaining when people say it a different way. It's like, oh. I guess if I were to say it quickly, I would say Ferrothorn. Like, I would say with an A, not an O. Like, if I was just really quickly saying, you know, Ferrothorn. Pharaoh. I guess Ferrothorn. Actually, Ferrothorn doesn't flow as well. I would definitely just say Ferrothorn. But we are at 2,100 encounters. Can either of these be a shiny? No. No, they cannot. Ferrothorn. Yeah, I can see it. I mean, there's just a lot of ways to pronounce any kind of Pokemon name, really. I mean, I know there's official pronunciations, but it really don't matter. Ferrothorn, like, you're supposed to extend the A, Ferrothorn? Not, you're not supposed to. I mean, I just say Ferrothorn. Because if I break it, I don't know, it's like weird. I'm listening to myself say it right there. I kind of said it with an A and an O. It's a Ferrothorn. Well, definitely part of the reason why they say certain things a little differently in the anime is because it's initially made in Japanese and they have to dub it over. And in order for like lines of, you know, speech to match between Japanese and English, sometimes you just have to extend or slow down the way you talk. That's why sometimes dubbed, and you know, any dubbed anime can sound a little weird, because in Japanese maybe the sentence lasts, you know, it takes 5 seconds to say, but in English it only takes like 3-4, so you gotta find a whole second of space to just fill to say the same line. So they gotta, you know, stretch out some words, maybe, you know. That's why sometimes that's why I personally am not the biggest dubbed anime fan. I've never been one to be like, oh, you watch dub, you're weird. Like, you can watch what you want. I personally I like sub better. I think it flows better for me. Some anime have really good dub. I've always thought that My Hero Academia has a pretty good dub. Recently Solo Leveling came out. I thought that had a pretty solid dub. Ooh. I always liked Blastoise's Japanese name. I think Comex is a really cool name. I mean, Blastoise works really well too, but I just like Comex. It sounds really intense. Always a fan of that name. And then yeah, Charizard is pretty good too. Lizardon. Pretty powerful and aggressive too. And then I don't know necessarily what Venusaur's is, but from what I remember, it's not nearly as cool as the other two. Which is just the story of Venusaur's life, unfortunately. I like Venusaur, definitely do, but you gotta admit, in terms of the final evolution, I think Venusaur is the lowest. I think Ivysaur is the coolest of the middle stages for those. I like Ivysaur better than Charmeleon and better than Wartortle. I think Wartortle's a little funky sometimes. Not terrible. Sometimes I feel like Wartortle just doesn't fit. But then of the, whatchamacallit, first, like the base stage of the starters. That's tough. Actually, I feel like the base stage of the Kanto starters are all pretty even for me. I might like Squirtle a tiny bit more than the other two. But honestly, I think all three are really even and solid for me. It's the middle and final stages that I have more like an opinion on, which ones I like more. I mean, at least for Venusaur, it is tied with Charizard and Blastoise, so... You know, Venusaur gets Mega, Venusaur gets a G-Max form. It was weird, and I don't know how much y'all know about the Pokemon TCG. For the longest time, Charizard was the only one of the the Kanto starters, of the three Kanto starters, that had a shiny Pokemon card. It wasn't until the 5th generation Black and White era that Blastoise got a shiny, and Charizard got another shiny. But then Venusaur didn't get a shiny Pokemon card until like last year, or the year before. I think the Pokemon Go set with a Radiant Venusaur was the first shiny card that Venusaur got in 25 years. Meanwhile, Charizard has like 6. Blastoise only has 2. They came out with the second Blastoise one in the Pokemon Go set as well. So definitely when X and Y came out, I was more of a Charizard X fan. But now that I've kind of grown up, you know, taste have changed a little bit, I think I like Y better than X. It certainly is better as a competitive Pokemon. I mean, fast special attacker with Drought is just incredibly good. And, you know, Tough Claws on Charizard X is solid, but... You know, particularly in VGC, I mean, even in singles too, just having the ability to set up weather is just a really good trait to have for competitive play. Yeah, Meowth getting a Gigantamax form was a little bit of a unique decision there. I'm not really sure. I don't know if that was purely based on just the anime, Meowth being popular from the anime. But you bring up Galarian and Meowth. I guess the idea is just like cats get domesticated wherever they are, so Meowth just has the most regional variants of any Pokemon. Like, Meowth is the only Pokemon that got 2 different regional variants, Alolan and Galarian. kind of like Galarian Meowth though. I mean, I think Berserker is really cool. I think Galarian Meowth is he's a little derpy guy. He's a little scruffy looking dude. Oh man. I don't really know the Mega Evolution lore the greatest, but I mean, I think it just has to do with the stones and like unlocking Pokemon's potential. So I could only imagine that for some, canonically, for some reason, like Mewtwo and Charizard just happen to resonate with two different kind of stones that can unlock their different potentials. That's again, I don't know the lore of Mega Evolutions too great off the top of my head, but I would guess that's it. That for some reason there were two different kind of stones that resonated with Charizard and Mewtwo that unlocks their potential in two different ways. Yeah, I'm not sure about Gigantamax, but definitely Mega Evolution in the Pokedex. They make it sound like Mega Evolution is not good for Pokemon. Like, it is not very pleasant experience. Like, poor Glalie out here, like, breaking its jaw open to Mega Evolve. What is it like? Is it Mega Sharpedo or something that's like always in pain? Or I forget which one it is. It's one of them. It's like the Pokedex is like when it Mega Evolves, it's in constant pain. It's like, what? Why are we doing this? Man, sorry about that. Trying to clear my throat a little bit. I feel like if anything got a Mega Centipede, it would be Scolipede. It's literally a centipede, or yeah, I guess. Maybe Scolipede would more be considered a deck. Is a Decapede even a thing? I mean, Scolipede definitely does not have 100 arms. Probably, definitely more than. Well, actually, is it even more than 10? I don't even think it's more than 10. No, it's only got 4 legs actually. Now I think about it, so based on a centipede, but well, I mean, I'm just basing it on the fact that his name is Scolipede. Yeah, I don't know what all of that was about. I feel like most of the weird Mega Evolution Pokedex entries came in Sun and Moon for some reason. Nah, every unknown would just mega evolve to be the word mega. Doesn't matter if it's not the letters MEGA. When they mega evolve, there's 4 of them now, and it just says mega. With the exception of exclamation point and question mark. They just become 4 question marks and 4 exclamation points. Yeah, I've always... It's kind of like how Charmander, you know, they say if Charmander's flame when his tail goes out, it dies. There's a lot of stuff that like that. That's like, okay, that's a little dark. Okay. But yeah, Spoink stops bouncing and it dies. So how does Spoink sleep? Does Spoink just bounce in its sleep? And when it's in a Pokeball, like, is it just suspended animation so it doesn't matter? Or like, is Spoink living inside the Pokeball just bouncing around still? These are the questions we need answers to. And I mean, yeah, stuff like that is probably the reason we never got a Mega Dragonite. You know, my boy got shafted for a Mega because they decided to name all the Mega Stones something-ite. So you couldn't go with a Dragonite-ite. So we lost out on Mega Dragonite because of that, I bet. And then I guarantee you we didn't get Gen 2 Megas. Because they got Gen 1 Megas, they got Gen 3 Megas, we never got Gen 2 Megas. Probably because they didn't want to do Mega Meganium. They probably thought the name, which when you say it, it didn't sound as bad, but like on paper it's Mega Meganium. So like, I don't know, maybe they just didn't want to give the Gen 2 starters Megas, but I feel like it had to do with the fact that the word Mega conflicts with Meganium's name. Shiny Celebi, what's up? Thanks for dropping back by. I find it hilarious that Mega Garchomp is worse than regular Garchomp. Like, Mega Garchomp really proves the point that speed is almost everything for Pokemon. Like, you take away 10 points of speed from Garchomp and it's just like, what's the point anymore? Could also have to do with the fact that Mega Garchomp's ability also isn't as good as regular Garchomp's. I do need a shiny Celebi. I'm gonna have to do some, I guess, Heart Gold, Soul Silver resets for shiny Celebi. That'll be fun. Yeah, that's probably why they didn't give it. Honestly, I don't even know if Sandstream would have done too much for it. I still think at the end of the day, if you're going to use a Mega for setting up Sand, you just use Mega T-Tar. But certainly Sand Rush would have made it broken beyond all belief. Sand Rush Mega Garchomp would have been unholy. Because 92 speed is still good, it's just 102 speed is better. But 92 speed there's a reason why most Pokemon that have a double speed ability have lower speeds. You know, I think Excadrill is like the exception of a Pokemon. It's what, in the 80s, I think Excadrill's, no, I think actually Excadrill's speed is in the 70s. But that's like the most Pokemon with those kind of speed boosting abilities do not have super fast speeds. So yeah, 92 with Sand Rush would have been insane. With 70 attack or something? Yeah. Insanely broken. Yeah. I always loved Yu-Gi-Oh card names. I think they're so funny. They're so interesting. Okay, so Excadrill is in the 80s. I thought it was, but then for a second, I second guessed myself. I was like, no, I think it's 77. But okay, I thought it was in the 80s, but so yeah, Sandvale or Sand Rush Mega Garchomp would have been insanely fast. I mean, shoot, Sand Rush Excadrill was so broken, it was banned to Ubers in Gen 5. Sand Rush Mega Garchomp honestly might have created anything goes tier in singles back in Generation 6. I don't think Garchomp gets Rock Polish. I think there's a reason Garchomp doesn't even learn Dragon Dance, because it'd be too broken. The only speed boosting move Garchomp gets, I think, is Scale Shot. I think they know Dragon Dance Garchomp would be too insane. And yeah, Stoutland getting Sand Rush is very strange. Nope, Garchomp has never gotten Dragon Dance. I'm pretty positive in that. If I'm wrong, my bad, but I'm fairly certain Garchomp has never gotten Dragon Dance. Physical for sure. Yeah, the whole Tepig line is physical attackers. Yeah, Swords Dance is the only attack boosting move that Garchomp gets. At least, the only relevant one. And then, yeah, it just got Scale Shot recently, so, you know, you can kind of pull off some pretty good sweeps with that still. What up, Hunter? What up, Hunter? Thanks for dropping on by. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome to our lovely little stream we got going on right now. Yeah, physical fire types have never been the greatest without, you know, like really solid secondary typing or, you know, the abilities. I mean, obviously Blaziken and Infernape are pretty solid. Blaziken, but Blaziken really wasn't anything to write home about until it got speed boost. It's good in game, competitively it was all right, and speed boost just made it insane. And Infernape was really good, but it's mainly because Infernape's a good mixed attacker. So, you know, they can use its physical side with fire, but it mainly was good early on when it came out because it was a good mixed attacker. But unfortunately, poor Pokemon like Entei and Flareon are just not any good because being a physical fire type just doesn't really lend itself well. Oh, Garchomp learns Hone Claws. I guess I can see why everyone just runs Swords Dance anyways, but Hone Claws could definitely make things interesting. And I appreciate that, Hunter. Really do. We certainly need it. We certainly need it. We are cruising through these resets and no shiny Tepig so far. Ooh, trying to get it adjusted. Wait. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't just give Emboar close combat. I think it eventually got superpower, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, Swords Dance is definitely overall better. I could kind of see Hone Claws being a little bit useful with maybe a Scale Shot, like... Because Scale Shot is 90% accurate, so you can miss that. So maybe, you know, increasing the accuracy there, and then you can increase your speed as well. You know, Garchomp does like to run Stone Edge sometimes, and having some accuracy for that would be nice. And Physical Dragon is a little weird because it's either like you got to run super powerful Outrage to do a lot of damage, but then you're locked into Outrage, which is not great when fairies exist. And then your next best option is Dragon Claw, which is a decent move, but not, you know, 80 base power leaves a little bit to be desired. Well, Scale Shot is an attack that also helps you set up, so, you know, you switch in on, you know, maybe a Pokemon that's low HP that you're not threatened by, you get off a Swords Dance. Yeah, it's like, it is a tough situation, it's probably not, or you get off a Hone Claws, whatever, but I mean, it is definitely a, you know, it's a set with Garchomp to try and both get off a Swords Dance and then use Scale Shot to knock something out on top of getting a speed boost. Although you do lose defense from scale shots, so you know, it has its drawbacks. It's not a groundbreaking set or anything, but okay, where do we start at? So we've thrown out 100 encounters so far. I think right now is where I'm going to choose to do my classic little RNG reset in a way. Let the game run for a second, then choose a new save state to go from. Or save point, I should say. These are DSs, I cannot save state on these. You can just save the game like normal. Oh yeah, loaded dice, that is a new thing they came out with, isn't it? When the game first came out, I got on Showdown and just spammed loaded dice mouse hold with population bomb. And you like Terra normal and just it's a fun little, and then I think mouse hold gets tidy up as well, so like that's also interesting. I feel like I don't keep up with competitive enough, specifically singles, where a move like Tidy Up would be used. But I feel like I don't ever hear anyone talk about Tidy Up being just a superior Dragon Dance. Like, they came out with a move that increases attack and speed, but also removes hazards. That's a pretty broken move. I wouldn't call it broken. Maybe it would be broken if you gave it to more, you know, consistent good Pokemon. I think it's mostly on Pokemon like Cinccino. So decent Pokemon, but not world enders. Yeah, it's not plastic, it's real. It's just a little glossy because of the lighting. It's just the lighting. I mean, that's all it is. When I ingest my plastic, I like it in the form of microscopic particles. No to whole plastics, yes to miniature plastic that's poisoning me. So actually, shiny hunting Combi and Vespiquen is going to be pretty easy for us. Or, I don't know about pretty easy, but it's not going to be... It's not going to be nearly as bad as it could be, since we can do the cute charm glitch for those Pokemon in what I guess, I don't know if you can get Combi in Heart Gold Soul Silver. It'd be nice if you could, because I think the only way to get it in Platinum is going to be Honey Trees, which is really obnoxious. But at least we have the cute charm glitch, which will more than likely, I mean, if we get a shiny for the Combi, it's going to be female, thanks to that glitch. So yeah, cute charm glitch will save us not just time on finding shinies, but also time on finding Pokemon like female Combi, which I am eternally grateful for. I'm like getting a little adjusted over here. Good lord. Oh, where'd that come out of? I was going to say, although Munchlax is still going to be, oh my gosh, Munchlax is going to be something. I don't know how I'm going to do Munchlax, because I don't believe it's even remotely possible as a wild encounter in Heart Gold Soul Silver. And it's only a 1% encounter on Honey Trees, and it only shows up on like 4 Honey Trees randomly. At least I have the cute charm glitch to make it, you know, better. I was considering, I was like, what would be better? Trying to do the whole Honey Tree random encounter, finding a 1% Munchlax, and then hoping that the cute charm glitch can actually make it shiny, or would it just be better to breed for one? I don't think it would be. And I'm fairly certain there are methods for me to figure out which Honey Trees will have Munchlax on them for my game. So I guess I could do that. But certainly those Honey Tree encounters in Gen 4 are going to be annoying to try and shiny hunt. Yep. Yep, so even if I figure out what 4 Honey Trees have Munchlax on them for my game, yeah, anytime I use honey on it and find a Pokemon, I gotta wait 6 hours after that if it's not what I want. So, yes. Shiny Munchlax is going to be a little annoying to get. Honestly, I have no clue. I have not really thought it out. Certainly my shiny Emboar will be on the team, and then I'll probably figure it out in the meantime. I think I've said before, once we find this shiny Tepig, I'm not going to be going back to this game until I have a National Dex and the shiny charm and everything, and we're like good to start breeding hunting. So yeah, all the me playing through the actual game, well, I'll just do on the side. I'm not going to do it on stream. And streams are purely going to be for shiny hunting. So, well, I honestly have no idea. I might just try and solo run the game with my Emboar, to be honest. We'll see. Whatever I can do to beat the game as quickly as possible. Yeah, there's something. I can figure out what honey trees have Munchlax on it, but it'll still be a process to actually get them. Getting Munchlax might be the one hunt that I don't do on stream, just because it's purely not possible. Because I want to actually check every 6 hours so I can get it done as quickly as possible. So what I might do when I'm actually trying to find those honey tree Pokemon is just record the DS, and then if I find a shiny, I'll just show y'all next time I stream and be like, oh yeah, look, I got this recording of finding whatever shiny Pokemon from the honey tree. We are slowly but surely closing in on 2,200 encounters. And you know what? That reminds me, I think a good call for this stream, we got to call 2222. 2222. That's got to be the call for the stream. So if we're going to get the shiny Tepig on any number, we want it on all twos. I mean, we want the shiny Tepig as soon as possible, but if I gotta wait a little bit, I'll take all twos. We'll let the Coins of Fate decide which game will actually be the encounter 222, and sure, I'll actually nickname that Pokemon. Normally I don't nickname them because yeah, you gotta go through it all. Why is that? Why is the number 2 bad juju, bad luck? Honestly, I guess I don't know for certain why 13 is considered bad luck here. Like, I know we have all of our, like, what's the word I'm looking? Not stereotypes. Shoot. What, superstitions, that's the word I was looking for. I was like, stereotype was all that was coming to my brain. I know we have our superstitions about it, like Friday the 13th and stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't know if I can, like, say where that originates from. I'm trying to think. Is there anything What can I do to spice things up? I don't know. Feeling like I want to do something. I don't know what I could do though. You missed some resets that turned into nothing, and yeah, and just some casual conversation. I mean, I don't know if there's a Dragonite costume out there for me to buy. I've never honestly looked into it. I do have a Dragonite hoodie over here I can throw on. Y'all think that would... I was planning on saving that for the day we actually shiny hunt Dragonite. For Dratini at least. But I mean, I can always throw it on whenever. But yeah, that right there. I don't know if y'all can see what it's on top of the giant Arceus pop figure. It's a yeah, it's a Dragonite hoodie, or it's a zip up. It's not like a hoodie. I guess it's still a hoodie. It has a hood on it. But it does zip up. Like when I say hoodie, I typically think of like not having a zip but having pockets. That's a zip up, but doesn't have pockets. So it's not a onesie, it's just a jacket. It doesn't cover, my legs or anything. So I could always, yeah, I'll probably keep the Dragonite hoodie for more special occasions. Unfortunately, I don't have any other games set up to do any other shiny hunts, but like, I guess I can't really do anything else outside of these 2DSs anyways, and it would just kind of take away from actually getting some resets in on this Tepig, so I guess there's not really much I could do. Yeah, no, we just gotta persevere and push through for the pig. Ooh, you and Deerling are not on great terms at the moment. Got a little bit of beef with the deer. It is a little strange that I wonder why they gave Deerling and Sawsbuck just random jump kick. Because I feel like outside of jump kick, they don't get any other kind of coverage, or it's just a weird little thing to throw into the moveset. Like everything else is kind of mid. And I mean, jump kick's not the world's greatest move. It's not like they gave it high jump kick, but still, most everything they get are just like normal and grass moves, and then jump kick. Which, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen any like fan art of a of a Sawsbuck like flying through the air kicking at something. Probably because Sawsbuck's not popular enough for anyone to actually want to draw a fan art of it, but it'd be kind of a funny piece of artwork. And if I ever get to the point where I can actually afford to commission art for, you know, like thumbnails or whatnot, maybe I'll try and keep that in mind. Maybe I'll have a Sawsbuck commissioned of it like karate kicking through the air into something. I just heard one of my dogs outside. He wants to come in here. Maybe I should go let him in. I just heard him let a big old whine and sigh out. I should go grab him, let him in here. You going to say hello? Are you going to say hello? Oh, Leah wants to come up here and say hello too. Okay. Hold on, I don't think I can grab both of you, but okay, you can say hello. You had to let me know you were wanting to come in here, so I got you. Come here. Come here. I got you too. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Got you as well. Okay. Yes. I appreciate that. Don't get out of my shirt. What are you doing? Good lord. Okay. Y'all are crazy. Watch out, watch out. I'm coming through. Oh, you want the apple? Yeah. I forgot. Yeah. I never gave you any, did I? Here, let me grab you some. Here you go. And you can have some too. They really like apples. And I had not given them any of my shiny plastic apple yet. Some cool I can move from. Yeah, he certainly is he's proficient in the use of lick for sure. I think I messed up my chair again. I swear this wheel always somehow ends up on the left side over here. And now I can feel myself like sitting at an angle. I need to adjust it. Wow. I hate when that happens. I hate when I bite into an apple at a certain angle and then the skin like goes in one of my teeth. Now I just got a piece of apple skin between two of my teeth. And I like feel the pressure on my teeth now. It's not fun. Really annoying. The only thing that's coming out. Gonna have to grab some some floss and get that out later. I don't know. I might have to go do that now. It's really annoying. And then freaking lose my voice over here. I don't know. I think me and my fiance both are getting like some kind of little head cold or something going around. We've both been having a slightly sore throat, and I've been extra like congested the last few days. Yeah, it's got all my like front bottom teeth feeling like pressure on them. They feel like misaligned or something. I hate that. I hate when that happens. Wow. I have never heard of a purple apple. That's crazy. I thought red and green were the only options. I think I might have seen a yellow one before, but nothing really outside that. Maybe ones that are slightly pinkish, but never heard of purple. You know what I haven't done all stream yet? Haven't thrown out, I realized this last night when I was streaming. Haven't been doing this as much lately. I think it's high time we throw out a random Snivy and Oshawott encounter. But actually, I think it's thundering outside. Lovely. It's been storming so much recently. So let's see. Do I want to go with one of each, or do I want to go with two of one? Maybe it's not thunder outside. I don't know. Let's see. I'm kind of feeling Oshawott right now. I'm feeling Oshawott. We're going to throw out a random Oshawott encounter, and then the next one we'll do Snivy as well. But I feel like doing Oshawott first up. I really don't know how I would react if one of these was shiny. That would be wild. Unfortunately, they are not. Come on, you game, reset. So we did not get a random Oshawott, but maybe we'll get a random Snivy. All right, little snaky snake. What you got for me? Random little snivy. Man, I'm really like losing it right now. What is up with my throat? Watch out, Ryder. Get this wheel out here. Need to be in the back. Okay. Could also be the fact that my allergy medicine is running out on me. I normally take my allergy medicine around 8 o'clock every night, so it's 24 hour and the 24 hours is running out. So we do have a female Snivy on the left. I've been saying we're going to get a female Japanese shiny. Unfortunately, that is not today. And 2 more resets until 2200, I should say, not 2100. 2200. We are sufficiently over 1/4 of the way to full odds. Also, I guess something we could do, we could try sometime, do like a little competition between the starters. We can do one Tepig and then like one random Tepig or one random... one random, whatchamacallit, Snivy or Oshawott with it. Yeah. I was like, I started thinking about it, but then I was like, actually, no. I don't, there's no point in doing that. It's all good. Oh man, 2200. This has to be, without a doubt, the deepest I've ever gotten into a full odds hunt, which is really not that deep, so I can tell you how much, how many full odds hunts I've truly done in my life. It's like 1. And it's in, I did it in the easiest game to do a full odds hunt. My dog Ryder, he is such a foodie. He loves his food so much, and he is staring daggers into me right now, wanting some more of this apple. He's actually staring daggers into the apple, and then whenever I go to look at him, he switches his view over to me. Oops, sorry about that. I'll give him a little bit more. He just moved closer to me. He's like, oh no. He's grabbing the apple. I need to be prepared. There you go. Leo, do you want any? Leo's quite not the foodie, but he'll still take some. Where'd you go, Leo? No? You don't want it? Leo is a very scared dog, so he does not take things with the same gusto that Ryder does. I feel like I'm leaning to the left a lot for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Do I need to go throw this away so you stop sitting here staring at me? Yep, we're closing in on all twos. Quad two. Definitely, I'm getting the itch to do another platinum stream. Honestly, I'm getting the itch to switch over to platinum right now. Not gonna lie to you, but I don't know. Doesn't really matter, but the thumbnail is kind of for like the Tepig hunt. I'm feeling the itch to go. I just it's fun finding shiny, so I'm getting the itch to go over to platinum and do some more hunting. But while this plays, I'm going to go throw this. I'm gonna throw this away. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm gonna grab something else to drink as well, so I will be right back. Don't you knock anything over here. What are you doing? Chill out. Come on, what are you doing? Let's go, come on. Are you stuck? Huh? You got all handled up in the cords and now you're stuck? Don't knock anything over. Go crazy, man. Okay. Sorry for the wait. I don't know why. I don't know. Why did I say that? Like, I have no idea where that came from. That was weird. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, Skyla's gym in this game is interesting design. I don't know how they came up with that. They were like, you know what would be fun? Well, I mean, I guess both of her gyms are kind of like this. In the first one, you get shot out of a cannon a bunch, and then in the second one, you're just being blown around by gale force winds into solid walls. So, Skyla is not OSHA friendly. Skyla is not child friendly. Skyla is like, if you can survive getting to me, then you can battle me, but you must be, I don't know, I guess people in the Pokemon universe have to be fairly resilient, more resilient than us, because I mean, they live amongst creatures that can possess elemental beams of destruction, so you know, you gotta be a little sturdy to take a ice beam. I don't know what is up with my chair right now, but something's like really throwing me off with the way I'm sitting in it. I thought I got the wheel moved out of the way, but I don't know. This is strange. Something feels off. Yeah, I can certainly see Skyla being really tough for a grass type mono challenge. I mean, shoot, I don't even know how you beat Skyla with a grass type mono challenge in challenge mode, because she has a Skarmory. Well, does she normally have a Skarmory in Black 2, White 2? Or is it a different Pokemon they add to her team? I'm trying to remember. Oh, no, we don't want to. What is her regular team versus her challenge mode team? Obviously, she has a Swanna in both. I know she has a Sigilif. Maybe Sigilif is what they add to her team and not Skarmory. So never mind. And either way, I don't know how you're going to get through that Skarmory. That's going to be a challenge for sure. I guess you're going to have to do your Leech Seed strategy to little Skarm down. I think in normal mode, she just has Swoobat, Skarmory, and Swanna. And then in challenge mode, they add Sigilif as one of her Pokemon. I don't think it's her lead. Interesting that they add a second Psychic Flying type to her team for challenge mode. I guess there's no... are there any flying types in this game that aren't weak to electric that they could have given her? Yeah, and Sleep Powder and Quiver Dance, certainly, you know, it could get the job done for sure. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember if Gliscor is even available in this game, like, at this point for her to have. Like, can you catch Gligar and Gliscor anywhere in this game? Can't remember. If anything, it would be post-game, maybe? I don't remember anywhere in the main story where you could catch a Gligar to get a Gliscor. Unless it's a... Okay, if it's a shaking grass encounter, that would be why I don't remember ever seeing it, because I've certainly not seen all the shaking grass encounters that are possible. You okay, Leo? You okay, buddy? I know it's thundering and you don't like that. Are you okay? Right, are you gonna keep Leo company? Shoot. Keep accidentally going through with these nicknames. So I gotta remember when we actually get to 2222. I need to nickname whichever Pokemon we're going with. Counter right there. Almost forgot. Nah, you can still pull it through. You can still pull it out. It's never over. Just gotta believe in the heart of the cards. Go beyond plus ultra. All the all the tropes. You just gotta pull from within. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so do not forget, we are coming up on encounter 2222, and we need to make sure we nickname whichever Pokemon we're going with for that encounter. And we're gonna use the good old Victini coin today. One day it will in fact bring us that victory luck. Hopefully today is the day. I did boldly proclaim at the beginning of the stream that we would in fact be getting a shiny Tepig today. So I gotta make it happen. I gotta make it come through. So we can go ahead and decide right here which of these encounters will be number 2222. I'm thinking we go... Heads is going to be... I'm going to go Japanese for heads, and then tails, English. Okay. Heads was Japanese, right? Okay, yeah. Alright, so over here in our Japanese copy, we will in fact be giving our Tepig a nickname. Oh goodness. Where do I go to find the numbers on the Japanese keyboard? There we go. So we're nicknaming you all twos. I guess actually I should be putting this on screen. There we go. Okay, we got all twos for our little Tepig right here. But actually now you need to wait. Because this is not you. Now we gotta go over here. We don't need a nickname for you. That's alright. Oh, I don't think I've ever noticed the game just go from one time to another in the middle of the scene. It went from dusk to dark. Like that. I thought it happened like in menu changes and stuff. Interesting. I've never paid attention. Anyways. Typical me getting distracted. So we're going to check out the English copy first. And see what we got. I should probably be putting this up here for y'all to see, but it is nothing. It's nothing, but that's okay. That's okay, because encounter number 2222 kind of move things around. Wow, you can really not see the bottom screen today. I do not know what that's about. Why the bottom screen is so dark. Oh, you're all good, DK. You're all good. Yeah, and it took me a second to get used to, you know, doing everything with multiple DSs. When I started doing these resets, I actually had 3 DSs that I was trying to work with, and that was really tough. I actually get through encounters a lot faster with 2 of these than I did with 3, just because I'm able to more quickly kind of navigate everything. Oh, and I forgot we're on 2224 now. Don't tell me one of my buttons over here now is not working. I was having this issue with the other DS, and now this one's seemingly... Maybe these rubber bands are just wearing out. I need new ones. I'm honestly wondering, I want to check something out here. Let's go to my... Okay. Is that better? I feel like the DS on the right is a little bit blurry for some reason compared to the one on the left. I don't know why. They should be focused on the exact same. Let's try that. I think this looks better. Let's see, it's a little brighter at least, so that is nice. I don't necessarily like the little like squares and stuff that pop up on the camera, but it does look better like this. I think you can actually see the bottom screen slightly now. Still can't really tell if it's a shiny. You can see it better though. You can see it better, and it's definitely brighter. I like this better. I think it livens up the screen a bit. But yeah, they should both be at the same level of like depth to get focused on, but I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. It looks good enough for what you can do with just the camera pointed at the screen. Man, ooh, goodness. Sometimes my jaw pops, and that one was aggressive. My ear like ringing a little bit. Good lord. Oh, come on, reset. There we go. Let's see. Definitely make it to... I think we can definitely make it to 2,300 today. Be a good 250 encounters. I think that's solid for a stream. Definitely go to 23. Leo's under the desk. Leo, go with mom. Leo, go with mom. Leo, go. I know he is. Man. Sometimes it is a little bit of a struggle to keep up the energy throughout a shiny hunting stream. I am not gonna lie, sometimes it do I don't know where I'm going. Where I'm going with that sentence, I should say. But we will push on. We will push on. What do you got? What do you got? Had a female one there on the English copy. I think I should try and bring my, well, I guess my other DS is not fully charged. Let's see, is there anything I can do about that? Obviously I can charge it, but I don't think I'll be able to. Maybe I should try switching up the games. Maybe that and a little bit of fresh blood. Maybe do both of the Japanese games. And then we have Black 2 and White 2 running at the same time. I haven't been throwing out too many resets on our good old, whatchamacallit, Japanese White 2 copy. So let's just do that randomly. Throw this in the DS here. Start moving. Oh. Bring some new blood into the resets. Well, at least you made it through Skyla, and I mean, you know, hardcore Nuzlockes are difficult. Especially when you restrict yourself to a monotype of a type that is not the greatest, unfortunately, for grass. Grass is a little bit of, you know, is kind of down there in terms of, you know, typing viability, but let's see, you're at Skyla, so what can you get? What grass types can you get past Skyla? Are there any over by... Oh, losing Regenerator Amoongus, that's tragic for sure. And yeah, the starter hurts. Losing Superior there. Yeah, if you can, you should be able to get a 10 growth, definitely, right? I think you just gotta... Where is the move relearner in this game? Should be able to get Ancient Power on that thing and get it to a 10 growth. That would definitely do well for you. 10 growth is very... And you can get Regenerator on 10 growth too, which is that its hidden ability, so maybe not. Oh, that's... I always forget, like, basically everything is around the Pokemon World Tournament that you could really need. So yeah, you're definitely far enough in the game when if you just... I think, what, you need a heart scale or something? I think that's still what it was. Yeah, you can get a 10 growth. Let's see here. Any other grass types available? What do you have at your disposal? I'm trying to think. I really don't ever use grass types when I play through games, so I do not remember what is... There's always Virizion. You can always rely on a legendary. which is you don't have to take on another gym, and you can get Virizion by then, so you avoid enough trainers and kind of get your way over there. You can get yourself a nice, I say nice legendary. It's decent. Probably one of the better grass types you'll get in the game. And then, did you get anything out of the desert resort? Did you get like a Maractus or anything out of over there? You're not using Virizion? You're not counting that? I mean, shoot, I say they give you a grass type legendary in a game with not that many grass types. Might as well use it. I mean, Simisage is not the world's greatest Pokemon by any means, but if you need an encounter, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, that's why I'm... Back there. Tired of this dang wheel. Okay, that is much better. I've been sitting on that for far too long, just feeling like I was about to fall over to the left. I've been contemplating removing some of these Kanto themes out of this playlist. I haven't had any issues since, but on one of the first streams we did, I had like the Kanto trainer theme copyright, not strike unfortunately, but like claimed by, I don't know, it's like another YouTuber that makes remixes, but it was clearly not their remix that they claimed the copyright for was clearly not what I was using on the stream, so I don't know. I've been considering getting rid of the Kanto music just because it's probably more likely to be scrutinized. More people are into it. More people probably covered it, so it's tough though because these themes iconic. They definitely hit. Yeah, that's one of the annoying things about YouTube. Hear people talk about a lot. It's just copyright stuff. All the copyright BS goes on. Which I don't even know how that, when, like, for Pokemon themes, the copyright is owned by Nintendo or Game Freak or whoever. So I don't know how another YouTuber would claim copyright. Like, I know, like, you know, it was like a remix, like, and the remix they were claiming was them playing the theme on a guitar. But even still, even if you like remix it and like really make it your own, isn't the copyright at the end of the day in the hands of someone else? It's not an original piece. They just, you know, put their spin on it. So can they even really copyright claim a remix? I don't know how copyright law works. I do remember there was this this kind of thing going around on TikTok a while back. I don't know if it's still an issue, but people would create, you know, they would have sounds, you know, sounds go viral and stuff on TikTok, but obviously wouldn't have it copyrighted, or like maybe it would be music, or and I don't remember, but there was someone out there who was, whenever these songs or sounds or whatever would go viral, they would like copyright it somehow and put it in their name instead of the person who originated it, and then like claim all the videos that were using it or whatever. I think I heard about that being a thing. It's been a while since I heard about that, so I don't know if it's still an issue. I know exactly what double battle you're talking about. I know exactly what double battle you're talking about. Yeah, those Reversal Mountain double battles, they're legit. And Bianca is useless. Man, my neck. Return Chandelure. I guess there is a reason why she went into the research area, or research side of things, and Sharon went to the battling side. Is that supposed? Oh, okay. I didn't know Haxorus could learn Surf. It's been a while since I played Black and White 1 all the way through, so I didn't realize he had a Surf Haxorus, and yeah, I had no clue. That's really odd. How does that even work? How do you go surfing on a Axe Dragon? I guess there are plenty of weird Pokemon that learn Surf. I always thought it was weird that Zigzagoon can learn Surf. Mainly for the fact of, like, how do you ride on a Zigzagoon? The thing's like 1 foot long. Like, what do? You stand on it with 1 foot? Like, bounce on your tiptoes on top of a Zigzagoon while it swims you through the water? Now, Garchomp I'll accept because it's a shark. It is a land shark, but it's a shark. So I'll accept that Garchomp can learn Surf, but T-Tar learning it is a little strange as well. I mean, I guess... yeah. Yeah, T-Tar learning it is really strange. Like, Dragonite learning it, I get. You know, Dragonite's very related to the sea. Dragonite would definitely be the kind of Pokemon to carry someone across the water, although, you know, in real life, I think Dragonite would prefer to fly fly people places instead of surf them places, but in terms of the games, I get Dragonite being able to learn Surf. And then, can Salamence learn Surf? I feel like it'd be weird for Salamence to learn it, but I could also see it. Yeah, I knew about the Hydro Pump. Can... Yes? Does it learn Surf? I don't remember. I don't think Hydreigon learns Surf. And then, I don't think Goodra learns it either, but I think Goodra does learn Muddy Water. I mean, I think that's pretty funny that Golurt can learn Fly. Because it, like, turns into, like, a little rocket. I think that's funny. Hydreigon does learn Surf? Okay, well, never mind. I was thinking it would not get that. I guess they just decided that every pseudo-legendary for a while could surf, except for Metagross, which that one would truly make the least amount of sense out of all of them. If Metagross could learn surf, that would be weird. Okay, well, clearly my knowledge is all over the place. I for some reason thought it was like you have to run Muddy Water on Goodra if you want an attack like that, but okay, well, yeah, my knowledge is not where I thought it was. But, like, what sense does it make for Hydreigon to learn Surf but not Salamence? Like, why wouldn't it be kind of the same thing? I guess that's fair. Yeah, early generation normal types learned a lot of weird moves. I mean, shoot, Dunsparce getting those moves makes a lot more sense than Tauros. I don't know if Tauros learns all three of those, but it definitely learned like Blizzard in Generation 1. Because I know like Taurus's whole like set in Generation 1 competitive, like singles, had Blizzard on it to counter Pokemon like Golem and Rhydon and Zapdos. And shoot, if it learns Blizzard, I'm sure Tauros learns Ice Beam as well. And it might just learn Thunderbolt. I don't remember. I know it learns Blizzard, but yeah, a lot of those early normal types were just given all sorts of elemental moves. Like Chansey learns all of them as well, and it's like it doesn't feel right for Chansey to be using those kind of moves. I've always loved that Wooper, the Pokemon with no arms, learns Ice Punch, but Kyurem Black does not, or at least it didn't. I don't know if they might have given Kyurem Black Ice Punch by now. I don't know about the newer games. I know for the longest time Kyurem Black did not learn Ice Punch, but Wooper did, which is truly hilarious. Oh, I think Pikachu learning Surf and Fly is just purely because they made the cute little like intro thing for Pokemon Yellow and just thought, oh, why not? We got Pikachu on a surfboard and we got Pikachu tied to some balloons. It can learn those moves now. I mean, it's Pikachu. They can do whatever they want with it. It doesn't really it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Kyurem Black, like it's honestly wild. Kyurem Black in singles was not banned to Ubers for like a decent bit. There's like a solid number of generations where Kyurem Black is OU. Like you would think a Pokemon that freaking strong with those base stats would be surely Ubers. It's a box art legendary, and yet it was OU a lot of times. Meanwhile, Kyurem White is Hoopers. Because it's a special attacker and you know, got all the good special moves. I've always been a bit more of a fan of Kirim White. It's interesting. I much prefer Zekrom over Reshiram, but I think Kirim White looks cooler than Kirim Black. Damn, that sucks. You gonna give it another whirl, or are you just gonna call it there? Maybe give it a shot later down the road. That's fair, that's fair. Yes, you're playing on an emulator, right? Not a physical cartridge? Do you know how to use the Pokemon Universal Randomizer? You could use that to change the starter options. So if you want to do a different typing, you could start out with a Pokemon of that type instead of having to start with a Fire, Water, Grass. If you're doing a, I don't know, Dark type solo run, mono run, I should say. I haven't done a true playthrough of a randomized game in I feel like it's been a hot minute. I used to play through them all the time, but I haven't done anything like that in a second. Maybe one day I could try starting up a just kind of randomized playthrough of these games on stream. I'm sure there will unfortunately come a day where there will be times I don't want to just stream shiny hunting, want to try something else. So either try playing like Blaze Black 2 Redux or maybe just a randomized game. But if I did Blaze Black 2 Redux, I would not actually... there's no way I'm doing an actual hardcore Nuzlocke of that game. Like, I would play by Nuzlocke rules, but I'm not, like, resetting every time I wipe or anything like that. 6 Dunsparces. I have used Dunsparce in a challenge run of White 2 before, but it was part of a normal type challenge. So, you know, later in the run when you can get Dunsparce as an encounter, I did grab one, and I don't remember. I did bring it for something. I think I had it in the Elite Four. It had some kind of role, but its role was kind of more like a sack than anything. It wasn't really there to like participate. It was kind of just like get off a glare and get out or die or something. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Man. Yeah, I don't know if I've got to be. There's gonna be a little something going on. First, like 2 weeks of really, it's just like the last 3 streams. For some reason, by the end of it, my throat is really scratchy. It's not having that issue when we first started. Maybe coming down with a little some. Yeah, I forgot you can get Dunsparce. Yeah, Dunsparce's encounters are really strange in these games. You can get them really early. Yeah, like you said, after beating Charon in a like shaking grass patch or something. On like the first 2 routes or whatever, like the ranch you said. But if you don't get one early like that, then you have to wait all the way until around the village bridge or something like that. Or maybe there are other areas you can get Dunsparce into before then. I just remember having to wait until around the village bridge to actually get my Dunsparce encounter for my mono normal run. But that might be because I got other encounters on the routes you could get Dunsparce in, like beforehand. Ooh, this might be a little too soon for DK here. Having the Mistralton City theme going on. Might be a little too soon for that. All right, we are coming into the home stretch right here. We got 8 more encounters until 2300, and I believe, yeah, that's where we're going to call it a night. We've been going for over 2.5 hours now. It'll be, you know, it'll be, you know, 250, close to 3 hours by the time we get to 2300. Oh, maybe not. I can probably get through these next 8 encounters pretty fast. But yeah, we're in the home stretch here. Hopefully Tepig can let me keep my word. I said we would get it this stream. Unfortunately, it's not happened yet, but hey, building suspense is a great way for, you know, great reaction, good payoff, so I will certainly take the Tepig now, for sure, here at the end of the stream. All right, little pig, little pig. Let us shine, let us shine. Oop. Got a double nickname mistake there. Okay, so let's see what... I guess the earliest you could get Dunsparce after, if you missed it in the around the first and second gym, I guess you can then get it on Route 6. And that would be the first route you'd come up upon. What's that after? Route 6 is around Clay, right? Is Route 6 the one before or after Clay? Am I thinking of the right one? I think 12 is definitely the one near the village bridge. Alright, come on, little Tepig. We only got 4 more shots. Let us see you shine. Come on. Come on, my little pig. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, not on YouTube, but that is okay. We got 2 more to go. 2 more encounters. We'll do these one at a time, give them each their justice, each their due here at the end of the stream. Let's grab these little pigs from Bianca. Should I give them nicknames? I think I'm, yeah, well, matters at this point. I don't think it matters. We're not going to go with nicknames. We're not going to do it. Alright, so let's get through all this. And we're going to go with white 2 first. I mean, this is technically a black 2 shiny living dex hunt, so we'll let black 2 be the last encounter for us. But over here in white 2, do we have a shiny? We don't. But black 2, are you going to be the lucky game? Lucky game. Let us see, let us see. Unfortunately, you are not. Damn. All right. Well, another stream, another day that Tepig has unfortunately evaded us. Made it to 2,300 encounters. We are making some steam here. Yes, we are. But this has been a great stream today. Appreciate everyone for coming on by, whoever made it out. And probably won't stream tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday. We'll see. Maybe take 2 days off. We'll see what I'm feeling. But again, appreciate everyone for stopping on by. Hope y'all have a great rest of the night, great day tomorrow, and I'll see y'all next time.